Hello, today I wanted to start a new little series with you on really simple self-care items that you can do, particularly for your shoulders and upper back. If you are a client of mine, you receive different ways that you can go home and play with your ease and function, and some of them can be more complex, but I always try to have some that are extremely simple and easy so that you could fit them in just about anywhere. So today I have one for you that, let's just call it shoulder tapping, because that's pretty much what it is, and let's give it a try. So you'll want to be lying, I think, at least on the floor if possible. You could do this in the bed, but you'll find that firmer surfaces will give you a lot more information. Once you're lying down, one thing that we always start with is just checking in to feel for yourself how you're lying on the ground. And you might also notice that for some people their head will be hanging back. You'll feel this as if your chin is higher than your forehead. It's not parallel to the ground. Or you might feel a lot of space here, or even a lot of pulling here. And if that's the case for you, you don't want to adjust it by pulling your chin down, but instead you'll put a small towel, folded padded towel, something that we could put underneath your head as if you were going to put your hand there, but you're not. That will allow your chin and your forehead to be parallel to the floor. You'll get much more out of this if your head is not hanging back. And then take a moment to notice your right shoulder blade on the ground and feel and sense into yourself. What's the shape, the width? How does it lie there? Does it press back? Is it bony? Is it lifted? Also, are you able to sense your right collarbone? And then, how is your right arm lying? And then we're going to take advantage of this incredibly plastic brain and compare by comparing that sensation to the left side. So coming to the left side again, what's the size and the shape of your shoulder blade on that side? It doesn't matter what mine is, it matters what yours is, because we're all so very different. And how is the shoulder blade lying here? Maybe this one is more flat when the other was more rounded, or one might be more pointy or curved. And one of them likely lies much heavier on the ground. And then again, you can notice how that arm lies on the ground compared to the other one. Just taking a moment to notice these kinds of things, usually with your eyes closed, will give you more information, will really tie into the plasticity of your brain much more than just coming down to the floor and just doing something as quickly as you can. And you'll see that this is actually going to go very quickly. Now, bring your feet up into a standing position so your feet are flat on the ground and your knees are towards the ceiling. And then, because of the camera angle, I'll actually start with the left arm, but probably for most people, starting with the right arm would be better, especially if you're right arm dominant. And you're going to bring the arm into the air, and you just have the shoulder blade resting on the ground. Okay? So you just start there, feeling where your arm can be at in the air and the shoulder resting on the ground. And then we're going to do something really simple. You see my hand is not stiff. I'm not fisted, I'm not reaching with my fingertips, my hand is just kind of hanging there a little bit. And I could even let it hang even more if I wanted to. Just whatever is comfortable but doesn't have excess of tension in it. And I'm going to lift that hand towards the ceiling, which really means I'm lifting the shoulder blade, doesn't it? And then I'm going to let it just drop back. That's it. Let it drop. Drop. So maybe actually I call it shoulder drops. Drop. Now, when it drops back and it's on a firm surface like this, there's like a reverberation that goes through. It's like a little inner massage, a little inner vibration machine for yourself. And then you do it very light and quick. Boom, boom, boom. And just feel how the shoulder blade is now resting. And let your arm drop. Let your leg go down, the other leg go down, and pause and sense how rapidly that shoulder blade, collarbone, arm has changed. Found a new resting place, a new home. Give yourself a moment to sense into that. Even take a breath or two that are just easy for you. And then again, bring your feet up to the standing position, one at a time. Bring your right arm into the air. Feel that shoulder blade on the ground. Soften the hand so that it's not in any kind of excessive tension. Reach the arm or the fingertips even closer to the ceiling. Let the shoulder drop back. And probably you'll notice that this feels different on one side to the other too, just this beginning motion. And I'm left-handed, so for me that left hand really had more tension in it. This arm is easier for me to do the movement and actually get even more rapidly. Okay, and then let it drop. So it's just not very many things in life where we just completely let go. And we can use this silly little letting go motion to retrain the muscles of the shoulder, but also to allow the excessive tension to just melt away. It's really, really lovely. Good, and after you've rested for a few moments, you'll come back up to sitting. And I'm sure you will notice and feel that your shoulder blades are in a new place, just hanging there. You don't have to go into some big stretches. You don't have to push them down and back. They just found a new home. I mean, how sweet is that? Good. Enjoy.